Okay, welcome everyone to the wallet development and testing session for Tuesday, October 22nd. We have kind of a light group today. Arvin, would you like to go ahead and start with a presentation on how your web development is coming along?
Okay.
Great, thank you.
Let me just show my process. The first part is the direct part. If you didn't log into the wallet, you will just redirect to this page. Let me show. For example, if you are just try to open this URL, then you will redirect to user login page because you didn't log in.
Okay.
And then you can just create your account or restore it. Let me show the create part. Username at least 4 characters. They are invalid, and you can use numbers or character to create your username, and then password is 6 characters. For example, 123 123. And if you are just 5, it's also invalid. This and the confirm is the same too. So just the login part is just finish. And then just click register. Then you just go to the next part. And then I just save the data in the local storage, so you can get the mnemonic phrase in this part. But after you skip it, just click skip this step or just continue to confirm. At the last step, this key, this data will be removed, and your data will be saved in the user list. But by now, I didn't crypt this several parts. For example, password or the address or provide key, it's just saved directly. And the next step, I will just make it provide. If you can provide your password, then you can access to this. Just continue this step. Okay, let me set it to the left, and then continue to confirm the gallery jewel payment glossy homemade. Or if you choose the wrong word, it doesn't work. Yeah, so the royal pleasure define paper defy bring panic, and then you'll finish and go ahead. Then you will go into the dashboard page, and there will be another key to check if you are logging. If you you are logging in, you will have the current user value. If you don't have this value, you will just redirect to the login page. That's a basic login process. And then you can check that the mnemonic phrase is just removed for security. And after you for example, log out, you will just redirect to this same part. And also because we have this user list in the local storage, so you can say there is some user you can choose. For example, if I just restore some mnemonic phrase, just do it randomly. For example, 2 words, continue, and then you just check to username and done. Then you just log in. And oh, I didn't add the username to it, so maybe I need to just create another user. Lock, just mnemonic is here. User list is I add another one. Skip, and then log out. You can choose between them. And use the same password. If password is wrong, just invalid. If it is true, you can just log in.
Great.
And this is the first login and create part of the My RChain wallet, and it's the basic process is can now, and you can just you go to this part to this domain to just try it by yourself. And but the real function is about using the phonemic phrase to generate address and provide key. This part I didn't finish by now, and I think the whole login and sign up part will be finished after this 2-step was complete. And I think next week we can just use this function, and then I will start the transfer function. There's the full process of logging and sign up. There's another step. The first is get address and provide key from the phonemic phrase and add it to the local storage. Because this address, I just add it randomly. It's not work by now. And the password is also saved directory. It didn't be crypto. So the next part is the password, and the other information should be security, and then save it to the local storage. And the full process is about that. Here I can show several to-do lists. I just list in the code project. Here, the finished part of the restore, and there are several to-do functions about this login part. And after that, the login and sign up and all the restore can be used directly, and you can just use it to create RChain, create your address, or restore it from your provided key or mnemonic phrase. And this is this week my process. You can okay, but there are some step I just didn't finish. For example, the um, variety of the phonemic phrase is I didn't make it check. Is just you just click typing everything. You can just continue, but maybe it's not the right way. So maybe this is some detail part. I will fix it next week. And the most important part is the process has been finished, and there's another some address creation and crypto stuff I need to do next step. And also I just use two dependency. The first is BIP BIP 3.9 to generate phonemic phrase. Let me found where it is. In the sign up. Oh, in the account creation. Where it is. No. Maybe. Oh, I didn't update in this MacBook. Wait some minute. Oh, I just use the two npm dependencies. The first one is Web3, and the next is BIP 3.9. These two package is what I was using. So I plan to use the Web3 to generate address like either and use a BIP 3.9 to generate memory phrase. But how to connect the memory phrase and the address and the provider key is what I next need to do. And this is next week's work.
Okay.
Yeah, so the part is here. Use a BIP 39 to generate mnemonic phrase in this part. You can say just generate mnemonic phrase. Here some stuff. This is the security part because I just create address and save the password directory and is insecure. So it need to be crypted. And if and about the restore part to finish the save function. So after make this part, the RChain My RChain Wallet can real in production. You can just use it to do account management like MetaMask. And after that, we will continue to the part of translation of the rave. That's it.
Okay. Wow. You're doing a great job, Arvin. We appreciate your hard work on this. it's great to see the My RChain Wallet taking shape. So this is, thank you for the
By the way, I
demonstration.
just finished the Chinese version.
Oh, okay.
So
Wow.
that every uh, word is translated into Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay. Because we're going to have a lot of people from China
Yeah.
involved in Rock in RChain as well. So great job. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
this is excellent, Arvin. Good job.
and
Yeah. Thank you.
uh-huh. And Arvin, just to give you kind of an update on how everything is going with the core development, they're progressing along with, oh, welcome. Hey, Tomislav.
Hey, Tomislav. Thanks for
Hey.
joining.
Hello, hello.
Arvin is progressing along very nicely with his RChain, My RChain Wallet. So he gave a demonstration on how everything's where he's at, and he still has some work to do, but he's getting close to getting getting into production here. So Arvin, once you work on the export feature and any other features that you need, so do you imagine in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, when do you think you'll be ready for production?
I think when the sign up and the login can be taken into production, and I will add the account export in 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
After that, I will make the transform function. Is this process okay for you?
Yeah, Ned, any thoughts on that?
What was that, 1 week for the transform function?
No, I think it was
Yeah.
three. Maybe I misunderstood it. So was it 1 week for the transform or 3 weeks?
I need some because I didn't take part about the Roland deployment. So maybe I need 1 week to check I can finish how long I can finish the transform function. So maybe after we finish the basic part of the account management, like sign up, login, and or export the uh, provide key or phenomenon phrase. After this part, I will dive into the transform function. In
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I mean, that's great.
so perhaps maybe so next week, depending on where you're at, if the account creation portion is completed, then we can move into testing as a group to start to create our own user accounts. And then
I just log out. My network is not very stand.
oh, that's fine. Here we can
What I just talk now.
yeah, we can discuss now or talk now.
Okay.
And
My I just finish the. I think I will finish the account management part, like sign in, sign up, log in, restore account, and export provide key of phonemic phrase. This part in about 2 or 3 week.
okay.
After 2 or 3 week, I will work for the transfer function, and I didn't know how long I need to spend on the transfer function, because I have a little knowledge about Roland and the deployment. So maybe I need for 1 week to just discover about the deploy part, and after that week I can know how long I need to finish the transfer function. Maybe 2 week, maybe or 3 week. But if
Okay.
it's not very difficult, maybe 1 week I can finish it. So it depends. I think my RChain Wallet can be on production in for longest 2 months, can be on production.
Okay.
And if everything work very successfully, maybe one month we can just make it to everyone.
Okay.
May I just ask, this transform function that you're talking about, this is like connection to Arnold and making the transfers, right? Get the balance and this kind of stuff.
Oh, if someone can work with me about the transform part, maybe we can slow the work time.
I can provide you a very easy interface to do all the necessary communication to Arnold. So this will be just like any other API with promises. And
okay, if you can just provide this part, maybe I can you can write some documents for me about how to work with this API, and then I will try this interface and just integrate it into
nice.
this project.
Okay, that's great. For now, we don't have the complete correct solution, because now the testnet doesn't work. So yeah, so I hope that in a few weeks we will have all of these things working, and
Okay.
much
It's
easier
not maybe you don't need to write the document immediately, because I didn't finish
yeah, exactly.
the management part by now. Maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks later, after I finish this whole part, you can just show me the document about how I can use to make the transfer function. So if everything work well, maybe we can use this My RChain Wallet in December. Maybe
Yeah,
in December.
Maybe we can try it on testnet even before, right? Just to see, how it works, and if we need something additional. Cool.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. So there is another
in terms of the,
thing maybe I need to discuss with yours, that can we use this?
something about the schedule? Sorry,
Huh?
can I say something about the schedule? It would be great if we could have something ready by Thanksgiving, which is the end of November.
November.
The end of November.
Yeah, maybe we can make it deployed production in November.
Yeah, that would be great.
There is another thing that maybe we need to discuss about, is that what the address style.
Sorry, you're breaking up.
Arvin, it sounded like discuss the address style. Okay. Well, take a few minutes for Arvin to reconnect. So just for Gary and Tomislav, so I'm recording the session, and once. Oh, welcome back, Arvin. Go ahead.
I just say that if we need to discuss about the address style we need to use is the either style address okay with us, or we need to create our own style address, like the R in the first, and then blah, 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 another characters, or just we use the either address.
Which address are we talking? We're not talking about the URL. Are we talking about a public key or private key or URL? I'm not quite clear.
Public key.
Okay.
I mean that if I just use the Web3, if I use the Web3 module, it can create address. That means public key, like either is 0 cross blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
That's style public key. So if we should change it to our own style, or just use that public key style.
So Arvin, I made examples. How can you generate Rev address and Ethereum address from public key? So I will put the link in the chat. And in this repository, you can also see a sample. How can you connect to Arnold? So as I said, this is not the final solution, but you will see the API. And
so there are some our own way to generate public key and private key.
Oh, you mean generate public key? Yeah, this is standard cryptography. So in this sample repository, you can also see how to generate your own keys.
Okay.
I'm using the library that works in the browser and on the Node.js. So you can just generate new key pairs, and you will have. And from this public key, you can easily convert to Rev address. This thing is already as it should be. So these things will not change.
So what about our RChain public key or RChain address like?
Sorry, can you please repeat?
I mean, just by now, what the Rev address or the RChain public key look like? What is his address style?
Oh, it's just a string. If you mean from as a type, right? It's just a string. It's similar to Ethereum address. It's just a hash of public key in a sense. Is this make sense?
Oh, I feel so awful.
No, sure. Just,
please, can you show me? Yep. Show me again. Just maybe types address.
Oh, I guess, yeah, sort of an example of what
example
of what a RChain Rev public address key would look like. So
yeah,
I can show you. I can show you definitely.
Okay.
So let me share my screen. So this is the code to transform a public key to Rev address. So if you have a public key here, make it a little bigger. If you have a public key, you can transform it to this hash. So you can read the code is not complicated, and when you get this hash, this is really the Ethereum address. This is how you create Ethereum address from public key, and then you need additional step, which is here to get Rev address from Ethereum. In essence, you create another another hash, and this hash is combined with checksum and transformed to a base 58. And this is how Rev address is created. It's just one hashing to get Ethereum address, and then another hashing to get the Rev address.
So if it means that I need to make the My RChain Wallet support two kind of private key, because you can just restore your account from private key or phonemic phrase. So if I'm correct that I need to support two kinds private key.
So you will have private key that is related to this public key, right? They are together, public and private, and you can always create from a private key. You can create a public key, and for public key you can create Rev address.
No. I mean that for example, I have either private key. I can import it to my RChain wallet to restore the Ether style address. So my RChain wallet should support it. And on another way, if I have an Rev private key and I type in it, then I generate another Rev public key.
So let me first say that you don't have to differentiate between Ethereum private key and Rev private key. There is only one private key, right? This is an algorithm that is supported on Ethereum and RChain. It's the same algorithm, and you can see in this example.
I don't consider. I don't need to consider about it.
Yeah, if you have a private key, this is only one private key, and from this private key, you can of course generate the public key, and for public key you can generate Ethereum and Rev address. So you don't have to think about if you have private key, you don't have to think about Ethereum or RChain. It's the same thing.
Okay, I know.
This algorithm and this library creates a key pair that works in Ethereum and RChain.
Okay.
But I'm
so
glad
I don't have another problem. That's
it's very straightforward. Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing we have like see a problem is how can you extract your private key. If you have your private key, then everything is easy.
It should be. I think it should be saved crypto in local storage.
Yeah.
So maybe maybe I need to think about how to crypt this part. Like I need to crypt the password and the provide key. Only you just type in the right password, and then you can get your provide key.
Yeah. You can see. Well, I'm not sure if can you use the same library for encryption. Yeah. So
Okay, I will use your library to create the public key and provide key. Is that okay for you?
Yeah. You can see I'm using this ecliptic library for this
Okay,
time.
okay,
But
okay.
I'm not sure if this library supports encryption. So because I was thinking that maybe you can encrypt with the same library. But yeah,
Okay.
I'm not sure about that. So
Okay.
and
I
you
need
can
to make some research about it.
and you can see how to. So this is this is sample library, but it uses this gRPC.js library to generate API, and there is the code to sign to sign the deploy.
Okay.
So this is the two things that you will need to use to communicate with Arnold. So
Okay.
you can see all of this code.
That's fine. Great. So if I need have another problem or some question, I just ask for you.
Oh yeah, please.
Okay.
And Arvin, do you know Tomislav's handle on Discord?
Handles what?
So during the week, if you have any questions, you can ask Tomislav in Discord. Yeah.
Discord. Yeah,
Right.
I'm in Discord too. I can ask him in the wallet channel.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. So
Okay.
in the wallet channel, I believe it's T Grosvik.
Yeah. I just sent you a friend request on.
Oh,
on
there we
Discord.
go.
So you'll have my disconnect.
And also last week, NetZipper was on the call, and he offered to help Arvin as well with the pieces that Arvin needed help with. So, and I don't believe that they've actually worked together yet. So my thought is, with the three of you, Arvin, you, Tomislav, and NetZipper, in the wallet channel, maybe as Arvin, he still has a few pieces on the front end he needs to get completed, but he's working towards needing that help on the back end. So maybe I can be a facilitator, since I can help coordinate the effort. We'll communicate in the wallet channel. I'll touch base with Arvin to see where he's at, to see if he needs help. So it'd be the four of us to help incrementally move things along. So why don't we have that as a plan? So we're meeting here once a week on this day and this time on Tuesdays, but for the rest of the week, we'll use the wallet channel on Discord to keep updated on how things are moving along and what Arvin needs to keep his momentum going. So good.
Cool. Yeah. I have their stand-ups, so I'm not sure if I'll be on the time always. So.
Oh yeah, right.
It's related to cost accounting, so it's not usually on Tuesdays, but it's now it's related to cost accounting, so we have additional stand.
Yeah, you're a busy person these days with the core dev, and So, and we appreciate you being able to be here. What I'm doing, I'm recording this session. So once it's once we're done, I'll go ahead and post it. I'll put a link in the wallet channel. So anyone, Gary and Ned, both of you can go back and watch the first 20 minutes where Arvin kind of gives an update of what where he's at with the wallet front end development.
Yeah, I was here.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying Gary.
Oh, Gary. Okay.
Yeah.
And me too. Yeah.
You could rewatch it again if you want to, Ned. Yeah, I mean, you can watch it as many times as you want.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you can just try it. Actually, I just deploy it to that domain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was the one question I had is when for us to start testing it out, creating user accounts. So we can go to the website, but you're not, the way I understood it earlier, you're not quite ready for us to start creating accounts yet, or are you? Can we start creating accounts on the wallet?
What's your mean?
Well,
Create accounts.
right.
What part? Which part?
Well, if we go to myRChainWallet.com,
Yeah.
would we be able to start creating user accounts?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we can start with that as a group, and I'll make a an announcement in the wallet channel for us to start testing the interface by creating user accounts. So that'll be good. At least we'll feel like we're some of others in the group are able to contribute. So
yeah.
Okay, good. And I had another question. Well, something that we discussed a few weeks back regarding a test rev manager. So an app in addition to My RChain Wallet, a test rev manager to manage the test rev. I think Tomislav, you had mentioned that idea. Is that still something that we want to consider doing?
I think that would be useful. I was thinking that maybe we as a community can claim some revs, you know, on the testnet, and we can distribute this with ourselves.
Right.
And maybe we can do this with Jim's robot on Discord. You know, you just send a message to robot, give me some revs, and then you get the address and revs. And,
okay. Gary, you're kind of in tune with what's happening with the robot. Do you see that as a possibility of us creating something like that? Gary may have stepped away. Well, I'll touch base with Gary and Rev, or Gary and Jim, to see if we can.
Sorry, I couldn't find my unmute button.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I think this may have some potential for us, you know, in the things that we're doing.
Oh, okay, good. So maybe we'll have a coordinated effort as Arvin's moving along.
Steve, I do need to say I need to watch the first part of the film.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Very good. So, but we'll have that further discussion on what on the test rev manager and what that'll look like and what it can do. So that'll be an ongoing discussion. You know, nobody's committing anything at this time. That's just something that we would like to have, and that'll help if we can have those two apps, My RChain Wallet and the test rev manager, to kind of once we're at mainnet and we're working through the hardening process, to have those two applications to help harden the network. And actually the test rev manager will help give us the confidence that the wallet is as robust as we'd like it to be, kind of work out any bug issues that might exist.
Yeah, and I think we should also think about maybe some different different type of wallet, right? Just to have you know different way of accessing your wallet. This can be another application or command line interface or something like that. So we can compare, you know, and
Right. Okay. So have a command line version of My RChain Wallet. Is that what you're
yeah,
suggesting?
yeah,
Okay. So
or
have and how difficult would that once Arvin and you know we get the production version of My RChain Wallet, having that spinoff of a command line version, how difficult would that be to create something like that?
well, I don't think it's difficult. It's you know it's another type of application. So we can
Okay.
you know play with different ideas. And
Okay. So
I was thinking maybe I was thinking if you have some sensitive stuff like wallet, you usually think about, you know, all the dependencies that you are using in your application. So on one side is, you know, very fancy application with all of the different dependencies and everything, and another thing is very you know lightweight a piece of code that only doing what you want.
okay. So
That can yeah.
so let me just kind of make sure I understand. So a command line wallet, that would be a separate application from what Arvin's creating with
Yeah,
My RChain Wallet. They would be separate and,
yeah,
and distinct. Okay, that's what I needed to
yeah,
understand.
and maybe in this style of application, you will not have all of the features, right? Accounts and everything. You will just
Okay.
provide your private key, and maybe for like a disconnected machine where you don't want to, you know, risk of
Okay.
exposing your private key.
So I know
I was
you're.
talking about this with Net, so
Oh, okay.
maybe
Well,
Net can also say.
Ned, any thoughts on that discussion of creating a command line wallet
And offline.
or a offline wallet?
An offline, no, we haven't discussed that yet. An offline wallet. An offline wallet. I'm just
I
trying
mean,
to think.
Arvin's web application can, in theory, run in offline mode, right?
Okay, sorry,
So,
I was just drawing a blank. So, sorry, let me put the video on. So offline, you mean to be able to do a transaction when you're not connected to the internet?
yeah,
And
yeah,
then,
and somehow transfer your signed deploys and, you know,
yeah,
execute on the network.
yeah. I mean, that would be great. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to work on that.
It's not something that is very difficult. On my sample, this page I created this is like a single page application, and you can really save this page in the browser and just copy to another machine, and it will still work. So this kind of style I'm thinking about, you know, which is very easy to manipulate. And
are you saying this offline wallet would work sort of like you know, if I was composing an email and I wasn't connected to the internet, and it would send it to the outbox, and as soon as I got connected, it would send the transaction? Is that what you mean? I don't understand it. That's not what.
Yeah, you can say it like that, but usually if you have your private keys on machine that is not connected to internet, you will this is completely disconnected machine.
Yeah.
So in that case, I was thinking that you can download the index HTML and accompanying JavaScript file, and you can just double click on the index file and open in your offline machine. Then on this machine you can sign the deploy and then copy paste on your stick to another machine and run the same file and just deploy. So you don't have to expose a private key on the internet available machine.
I see where you're going now. Thank you. That helps.
Okay.
By now, my RChain wallet it didn't connect to the another backend or something else, you can just save it to local, and you open it. It can just have the theme part by now.
And yeah, this functionality that we need is to be able to call signing function to get this JSON or you know some string that you can easily copy paste on your stick or something like that, or download like a file and then copy and then upload it back on another machine. Right?
You mean like PHP?
So on this offline machine, so inside RChain Wallet, you will have your private keys, but you don't have connection to internet. So you don't, you're not able to deploy your transaction. So you can save, you can sign the transaction with private key of the user, and you can expose this signed deploy to user as a clear text, as some kind of JSON, or you can offer to download, right, from the wallet, and then the user will use this file to transfer to the another machine that is internet connected, and
Okay,
I know to upload this file.
I know you mean. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because by that JSON string has whatever's needed, but it's encrypted.
It's only have signature, so that's fine.
Okay, right.
And now the changes to our node is made to deploy data, and we will have nonce. So you will need to count. You will need to track and increase this nonce number for each deploy. So I'm not sure how this will be difficult for us to integrate this, but this is the thing that we need to think about.
Okay. Very good. Good discussion.
Yeah, so the whole offline wallet and signing, I think we need to build that into some kind of wallet, because I think it's going to get confusing for people.
Yeah, this is additional functionality that you can use if you want to be even more sure that.
Right.
Okay.
If people are paranoid, it gives them that option.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Well, we're at the top of the hour. Anybody else have any thoughts or comments? Okay, we'll regroup on Discord on the wallet channel, and during the week, if anyone has any questions or to touch base with how Arvin's coming along. All right.
And if I just want a public service announcement, don't forget to vote for the board of directors. If you've registered, you should have gotten a ballot. And we have the general meeting on Thursday night.
Very good. Thank you, Ned. And should be posting this recording here at some point during the day. So I'll post it on the wallet channel for everyone to review the first portion with the Arvin's demonstration. Great. Well, thank you, everyone, and have a great day.
All right, you too. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.